Hi everyone! So it has been a little while. I just moved. I'm in a brand new location. I'm still setting stuff up. I think looking in the viewfinder I can see things are a little bit shadowy. I'm still trying to figure out the whole lighting setup here. This is my very first video of the new year and also my very first video in my new place. So I'm very excited. This is mostly just a video for fun because I am no longer a VIB Rouge. I'm very excited. This has been a goal of mine for a very long time. I've been Rouge since they started the whole program. So back in 2013, they added the new tier, the Rouge tier, spend $1,000, get Rouge. So I've had this for a long time and I'm ready to cut it up because I don't plan on ever being Rouge ever again. I am a VIB, which seems to have a lot of the same benefits, but anyway, I definitely consider this to be probably my favorite success from my no-buy year. So for those of you who don't know, I did a no-buy year for the last 12 months, basically going from November to November. So it's kind of started in 2018 and then I just kept it going for the entirety of 2019 and I'm still doing it now. And I'm very, very excited to no longer be Rouge. I won't say that it's the best thing that happened to me because I've done so much. This is probably dangerous. I won't say it's the best thing, it's just my favorite because I've done so much self-exploration over the last year. I've learned so much about my spending habits. I've made some really significant changes and I'm very, very happy about that. But basically once the new year hit, January 1st, and I saw that I was officially demoted down to VIB instead of Rouge, I was very happy. And to be honest, Sephora doesn't care. I really thought they were going to push hard because I got one email near the end of December that was basically like, hey, you only have to spend $113 and you can be Rouge for next year. And they did like a little recap of kind of like the points I earned and the gifts I had redeemed, like the points I had redeemed, and just a little bit of stuff like that, and that was it. The only other thing Sephora seemed to do to kind of push me to spend was they sent me a personalized coupon for a perfume. So it was just a coupon code that was a string of numbers and letters because I hadn't purchased a perfume in a long time. And they were like, here, use this code. It's good only for you, for your account. If you make a perfume purchase, you'll get 20% off. So I was like, I don't need a new perfume. They're definitely trying something here because I was so close to being Rouge and I just felt like that was just the one tactic they tried, but then nothing. And not even a, we're sorry to see you go, not a, hey, do you have any feedback for us? Is there any reason why you didn't hit this tier this year? They just didn't care. Like I've received a few emails about being VIB and emails about the new rewards, new perks or whatever they have coming out for the 100, 500 point perks, etc. It's all the same. There's no actual benefit now and Sephora doesn't care. So I think that's an important thing to note is that they just don't care. They have so many other people spending money. They have so many customers and so many people who would be at that Rouge tier that losing one person means nothing to them. So it's kind of sad in a way because I almost kind of wanted them to like be constantly sending me emails. I kept looking to see what they were sending me and it was just the regular like, this is on sale, check this out. Nothing specifically targeted to me and trying to get me to stay Rouge. They just don't care. So on that note, I really want to cut this card up. I've been very, very excited to do this for a long time. Like some of you might remember I did a reverse Rouge project. I started that a couple of years ago where my goal was to use up $1,000 worth of product, hence reverse Rouge, and then also not hit Rouge in the process. However, I did keep hitting Rouge, but now no more. I'm VIB. That feels really good. I'm just gonna cut it one more time. I'm not gonna pick that other piece off the floor. It feels really good. It feels really good just to do that. I just wanted to like say goodbye to that chapter because it had been so many years. It's like it was summer of 2013 when I hit Rouge because that was when they released the program, I think around that time anyway. For me, I'm pretty sure it was like June or July of 2013 that I was Rouge. So now we're into 2020 and I'm just a VIB and it feels fantastic. fantastic. So good. So I just thought I would do that little check-in to update you guys on the new year, the new digs. It doesn't look very different right now because it's still a blank wall. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do, but I also have a few other things around me that I can kind of film in front of should I decide to do so. I'm open to any possibility right now, and I'm very excited because I have so many video ideas. I have a stack. I'm trying to organize things right now into different concepts and what I want to do first, but I thought this would be a really good video to bring in the new year because I think it's a really huge accomplishment for me personally. I'm very, very proud of it, and it's really extra motivational for me to keep going with my second no-buy year, and I'm very excited to possibly spend less. Like, I don't see myself not hitting the VIB category because that is only $350 to hit VIB. And Sephora is the main place I purchase from. Being in Canada, it's the easiest place for me to purchase from. Prices tend to be pretty good. With Rouge, I had free shipping, but like free shipping minimum is like $50, and that's incredibly easy to hit at Sephora. So it just tends to be one of the better options for me for purchases. So I wouldn't be surprised to hit VIB. In fact, I'm pretty much going to guarantee it. I will continue to hold a VIB status, but no longer a Rouge status, and that's also a lot of money to spend, which I just, as most of you probably know from some of my other videos, is that I am on a somewhat strict beauty budget. So I'm keeping all that in mind. With that said as well, I have not purchased anything since I did my last check-in, and I talked about the couple of things that I purchased there, but nothing new right now, and nothing really new on the horizons, where I just moved and I just sort of reorganized everything. I've been rediscovering a lot of stuff and realizing how much stuff I have, and I'm excited to get back into some of my projects again, like my hashtag 365 days of samples, which I think will really help me with my no-buy year this year, and I really want to utilize my samples appropriately instead of just using them willy-nilly. Not that it really matters, because I would essentially be using the same amount of product, but I just kind of want to be a little bit smarter about it just to see if it does help me with this new 2020 no-buy year. And my makeup basket roulette, because I really want to make some more cuts and declutters. I have my box of declutter makeup ready. I was gonna film before I moved, and then I couldn't process it all. I did film an empties video before I moved, and it was the night before I moved because I didn't want to bring that trash with me, and it's very frantic energy, I will say that. Just a warning for those of you who go into that empties video. I'll probably put a little disclaimer in the comments or the description box of that video. I just didn't want that to be my first video of the year because I was like very scattered and all over the place because I was moving the very next day, and I was just trying to do it as quickly as possible. And yes, today I really just kind of like threw on some eyeshadow and was like, okay, you know what, we're just gonna do it. We're sit down and figure this out, because it is going to be a little bit of a learning curve, I think, along the way to figure out what the best setup is going to be for me. While we're here, while we're chatting, since this is probably going to be a fairly quick video anyway, and for those of you who made it this far, thank you for sticking around. Maybe I'll just do a little shot of what sort of I'm dealing with right now, and you can kind of see the sort of chaos, and I'm still putting things together, but I'm pretty happy with the space I have here and what I've done so far, so it does feel good to be in my own space. Okay, so some of you might recognize some of this stuff from before. This is what I'm thinking about possibly using as my backdrop. Maybe rearrange stuff a little bit, but it's got my little like creepy and cute stuff, and that lava lamp actually works, so that might be fun in the background. Just to have something a little bit different. You can see sort of my makeup storage right here, which some of the drawers and stuff are empty because stuff is currently in my makeup basket. As we have stuff down here, like the stuff that I picked for my makeup basket roulette, which I'll be bringing out soon, is all in here still. And then I have, this has some products from the makeup roulette in it. This is some products from the makeup roulette as well. I thought there was another box. Maybe I mixed them all together. There's another box. Oh, this little one in here also has some stuff that's all tied together with the makeup basket roulette, which is why that will be coming really soon. But I just kind of have this like tall storage thing here, and my computer. I'm organizing my video notes, as I mentioned before. So like this folder is full of notes, my notebook is full of notes, and I've just got folders to try and organize everything. I put a few of my things back up on the wall again, lots of owls. that has some wigs in it there. This is the samples, separated here into different categories. Forgive, I just took the scrunchie out of my hair and a headband from when I was doing my makeup. And then I have the drawers as well. It's got like eyelashes and various products and stuff that I would use for filming, and then some just more general stuff that will go into makeup basket roulette at some point when I have more room in the boxes. So I just have blush, and this is powder and bronzer stuff there, and then highlighters in this tray in the bottom. But I don't plan on touching this stuff much right now until I work through some of the other products that I have. The basket here that has back to MAC stuff. So, or bag, I should say. So anyway, that is what I'm dealing with right now. You can see the mess on the floor from when I took out my light bulbs to set this up really quick, because there's so much stuff going on here. Even this, like where I was just filming, you can see all the tools from where I was putting stuff up. It's been chaos, it's been chaos. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all your patience and all your love and support recently. It means so, so much. I'm really excited to really go for it this year. I've got so much to talk about, so much that I want to share, so much that I want to do, and I'm very, very grateful. So anyway, with that all said, this is what I'm dealing with the situation right now. Let me know if you have any feedback, suggestions, ideas, recommendations. I would love to hear from you, especially where I'm this fresh into the space. A lot of changes can be made, although hopefully not things that will cost money, because I want to do things on the cheap and with what I already have, but you guys probably already know that. Anyway, thank you so, so much. I hope we get a chance to chat soon. Bye for now.